Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. This video reveals the two types of affiliate marketing, and the goal is to help you understand which one you are so you can apply the right strategy and tactics to your online business. Because if you get these mixed up or if you get these wrong, you're just going to grow more slowly or never at all. So the goal is to help you realize that both of these affiliate marketing models offer fundamentally different services to the marketplace. Okay, and we need to get your strategy in alignment with the tactics to make sure you're moving forward quickly. And I'm seeing in a lot of comments on my other affiliate marketing videos free here on YouTube, some people don't have this figured out yet. So what are the two types? Well, first is the review style, and the second one is what I'm going to call the transformational style of affiliate marketing. Now, the review style is often thought of pretty much solely with Amazon affiliate kind of websites, but you can use a number of different affiliate networks for it. But the basics of this idea is that you're helping people fundamentally solve decision fatigue. Okay, the individual who is searching Google to find that next thing to buy that solves a specific need, we'll get into an example here in a moment, they have decision fatigue. Have you ever gone to a grocery store and maybe you've thought about buying a bottle of wine or something? You go into the wine section and there's 9 rows and there's 17,248 bottles to choose from, and you stand there like, how in the world am I ever going to make a choice? Well, people are going through this all the time. And this is why those individuals aren't going straight to Amazon or straight to Walmart to complete their purchase. They don't know which item they want to purchase at this point in time. And that is what we as affiliate marketers in that world can do. Now, I built a review website, like a case study site on this model recently. And in about 15, 16 months, it's gotten to the 6 figures per year mark. So it's doing $8,300 per month. And the website is full of best blank for blank type posts. So I often use the kitchen knife example, and an example here would be a mom who's at home and she wants to get new knives because she's tired of smashing her tomatoes and she does not like the knife she has. So she's like, I need to get new knives. And the kids are outside. She's worried they're going to come in with scraped knees falling off their bike in a minute. She has another Zoom with her work. She's got laundry done. The dog's barking. She's really, really busy. And she has about 92 seconds to choose what kind of knife and to complete that transaction, but she doesn't know which one it is. So she goes to Google and she types in best kitchen knives for left-handed cook because she's a lefty living in a righty's world, and she knows that there's something better for her. She doesn't want just a good knife, the best knife. She wants the best knife for her specific needs and goals. And what shows up? Well, generally it's content, right? On Google, in the search results page, it's going to be a blog post on average. Sometimes it's e-commerce, right? Sometimes she gets exactly what she looks for, but oftentimes it's going to be a review post. And that's the service that we are offering on this model of affiliate marketing. And I'm living proof that it works, but here's one of the challenges with this model. You're limited. There is a ceiling on how much you earn because there's only so many searches per month that people search in the world of kitchen knives if you go all in on a kitchen knife site. And then ultimately what they do, generally people who are successful in this model, is they'll branch out and they'll build another site and another site. But the number one most common mistake I see is they start working on site 2 way too early. Generally, it's going to take hundreds of posts, not dozens, but hundreds of posts in order to really drive the amount of traffic that you need to ultimately succeed. Now, I've broken down the 1-year update, my exact traffic, how much money it was making at the 1-year mark. Obviously, all the numbers are up from now, but that website generates about 1,500 visits per month, okay? And we're generating these clicks from thousands of keyword phrases that deliver traffic to hundreds of blog posts. You need to get scale on your side in this game. And remember that the number 1 spot on Google in a search engine result page is only going to get about 40% of clicks. The number 2 spot, you might be down into the high 20% of clicks. And below that, number 3 and below, you're getting down to 15% and less and less and less. It varies on the different niches and the different keywords. But the key here that I want you to know is that if you're on number 8, if you're spot 12, you really aren't getting much traffic. So that whole game is built on creating these types of posts that are going to help people overcome decision fatigue. You're going to help them get confident in making a decision right here and now. Okay, so the transformation side of things, okay, that's actually what you're watching here on this YouTube channel. And we'll talk about me and my approach to this here in a minute, but let's stick in the kitchen so we can keep a little bit of relevance here. Now, let's say there's another mom out there who she used to, on her way home from the office, would swing by a restaurant and pick up takeout. But now she doesn't go to the office anymore because she's working from home and the restaurants are all closed. So she's decided that she needs to learn how to cook. Okay, are knives going to be a part of this? obviously, but she's not looking for a very specific best this for that. She's really looking for how to make nutritious, healthy meals. Maybe she wants to help her family lose weight. Maybe she wants to learn how to cook meals quickly. Okay, meals in 30 minutes could be something she's searching for. Maybe she wants to do more plant-based meals. A variety of keyword phrases in this world that are going to meet her at a much different point. Now, her challenge is not decision fatigue. Her challenge is transforming into being a competent, confident cook in the kitchen, okay? And that means her search behavior is different and what she's looking for is different. She's not looking for someone to help her make an instantaneous decision right now. She's looking for a helpful guide. She's looking for someone she can trust. She's looking for a brand or a person she can trust that when she's ready to go back for another recipe or when she's ready for another tip, she can go back to that individual. So we meet these people with a wide variety of things, like how to, like 7 meal prep ideas, how to cook healthy meals, how to cook meals in 30 minutes, best 30-minute vegan meals, a wide variety of blog posts, and even Pinterest pins or YouTube videos can meet this person where they're at. Then we help her begin on the path to transformation. Get her some knife skills going on, really maybe get her a few recipes that she's able to get working with. And when she cooks a meal that her kids love, her husband loved, it was kind of easy for her to do, makes her look really good. And that recipe came from your website, ding, 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 ding. You just elevated yourself amongst every other food blogger and amongst every other kitchen cook teacher in the world, okay? Because you just helped her have a win. So she's gonna go back to you in that moment. She might wanna opt into your email list for your 7-day meal prep plan or whatever that is in this moment. Once she's on your email list, that just means she wants more helpful information from you. And this is when you might offer a well-timed recommendation for the world's greatest cooking tool for busy moms, which is the Instapot. I actually have no idea if it is, I'm just kind of making this up. But you see, she wasn't looking for an Instapot. This is the gigantic difference. This is where the divide is, okay? In the first one, she knew what she was looking for and it was time to make a decision. In the second one, it's much more theoretical. It's much more, I need to become a person who manages the kitchen in a way that produces healthy, fast food without really destroying my life and taking up hours and hours of time. And in that moment, she might be ready to learn about the Instapot, or she might be ready to learn about your membership program or a recommended membership program that would essentially give her access to new ideas, to shopping lists, to meal prep ideas, to really simplify down the process once she trusts you. Now, I kind of slipped up there and I gave away a little bit of future information. On the transformation side, you can recommend those kinds of products, the trainings, etc., as an affiliate, but once you get a big enough audience, you can actually replace those affiliate products that you've been recommending with your own products. You can create your own membership programs. You can create your own information products, your own courses, your own recipe books, and then you can sell your own to your audience. And that will simply increase your margins, and oftentimes it increases your conversion rate as well because your audience knows you, they like you, and they trust you. Now, you're gonna notice there is potential for overlap here. And this is where people start to blend the models and they try to do a little bit of both, and that is a recipe for disaster for most people. So you need to decide for yourself, are you doing the review approach? If so, go all in. Does it make sense to have a recipe opt-in on a review approach? Well, at some point it might. If you're receiving 1,000 visits per day and you know that these people want more things, okay, they want more education, they want more, it absolutely makes sense to begin testing with an opt-in, a lead magnet, or a pop-up to see if they will indeed convert, and then you need to start emailing them. But here is the challenge, and here's where that can be a disaster for a lot of people. It's going to distract you from creating more posts that make you money. Because in that model of a review-based affiliate website, you make money from posts that are best blank for blank, right? That is 90% of our income of that $100,000 a year for my case study website is coming from the 115 or so posts that are best this for that. Okay? And we have about 10 how-to posts, but ultimately we stay really focused on that website with the best blank for blank because that's where the money comes in from. On the other side, when you're working in the transformation, the odds are you're gonna have to come out from behind the scenes. You know, that's what I'm doing here. Now, if you've seen other videos of mine before, this video becomes a trust mechanism, okay? This video helps me just move the trust forward and there's no call to action coming. I'm not trying to get you on a webinar. I'm just giving you helpful information to help you transform your life into becoming a successful online entrepreneur, theoretically using affiliate marketing. Okay, and on this path of me just giving videos, giving helpful information, in about 4 years and 2 months, I've done something like 625 videos, for example, of the workload it takes to create success in this kind of world. I am in an extremely competitive niche, right? Like the internet marketing and make money online space is the worst niche for everyone to go into because it takes like 9 times more energy and effort to succeed. I'm just kind of a glutton for punishment in that kind of a world. But in the kitchen world, your YouTube content starts to go out, your blog content starts to go out, you can support it with Pinterest pins, and ultimately when you start to attract new people into your audience and your audience is growing and you're connecting with dozens or hundreds of people every day, then you need to get onto email list building. And it's really important in the transformational model for you to grow and build and run a list. That's ultimately the main asset that you grow. Whereas on the review model, the content on the blog itself is often the most valuable asset, okay? Because that is what shows up in Google in the moment when that mom has 93 seconds to make a decision and to buy those knives, you need to show up. So it's literally the post and the ranking that is all the asset in the first model. The second one, it's your email list, because that's where you recommend the Instapot. That's where you recommend the membership program that you love. That's where you recommend the recipe book that you love. And all of those other kitchen tools and kitchen gadgets and things and the value you deliver, it's all through the email. So with me, I'm not promoting an email. There's not an opt-in below in the description. I'm not going to mention anywhere you can go opt in, but I know a lot of you are already on my list. And those of you who aren't, you're like, all right, well, I kind of trust this Miles guy, but maybe 2, 3, 4 videos down the line, you find a few more of my videos. YouTube maybe suggests some of my videos around. Maybe one of those has a call to action. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not here to move you into action. I'm here to help you transform, because once you get to the point where you're in motion, you're confident, you're excited, you're moving forward, you're like seeing results, and my content has helped you, that's really the moment when I've won, because then you might be more willing when you find my keyword research videos, for example, and you're like, oh, I got to learn this keyword research thing, and oh, Miles pops up and you watch my video and you're like, oh God, that sounds great. And you click through and you purchase the keyword research tool that I've used for years, that I love, that's helped me absolutely grow this brand and all of my other websites. That's how affiliate marketing works on the transformation side. I didn't meet you in the moment when you're looking for keyword research tool with best keyword research tool. I met you when you're just looking for, how do I build this thing? How do I get into motion? How do I get things going? And I've led you to realizing that keyword research is one of those things that's really going to help you out, which is why it's in my free report. That's why it's in some of my follow-up emails. That's why I email about it regularly to my list. So this is the key for you, is to understand which type of affiliate marketer you are and to really go all in. Now, playing on the transformation side, this is the side of the game that can get you up to the 6-figure per month type income numbers, which is an astounding number. It's an absolutely crazy and ridiculous number. But there is really no limit on the transformation, because when you're helping people transform, mixed with how easy it is to publish digital media, I'm literally on an iPhone right now recording this, just kind of to prove how absolutely basic and simple it is. But this video can reach tens of thousands of people. My channel has reached millions and millions of people. And when you start to touch the lives of millions of people and you help them improve their lives, whether they want to get fit, they want to get shredded, they want to lose weight, they want to learn how to cook, they want to learn how to be more nutrition, they want to overcome ailments, they want to learn how to golf or play games, whatever it is, whatever that transformation is for them, when you help them take that little step forward and then you leverage the Google and the YouTube to reach millions of people and they all start to move forward, your list is going to grow. And that kind of a business model has some massive leverage built in. You don't have to deal with the copywriting and the sales and all of this, because ultimately you're promoting affiliate products, right? In the golf world, there's Revolution Golf. There's a ton of places you could sell golf clubs. There's a ton of ebooks and courses you could sell to golfers. All you need to do is build the list. You can use YouTube videos, you can use blog posts, but you could also run ads. You can run paid ads. Social media ads are an opportunity here. You need to have a budget. You need to be ready to spend $500, $600, $700, $900 a month in testing to really get your opt-in page up to that 60% or higher conversion rate. It's a great business model and it's very, very scalable, but it takes some really, really, really important skills like copywriting. Whereas, and you really kind of got to come out from behind the scenes, right? If you're going to be teaching golf, you're not really going to do it with slideshows for long. Eventually, you're going to have to get on camera. And I can tell you, starting this channel from nothing just a few years ago, getting on camera is a little awkward in the early days. But once that relationship is formed and people know my face, my look, my brand, my ball cap, and they see me show up in the search engines, they're more likely to click me than somebody they've never watched a video on because they don't trust those individuals. We build trust with people faster than we build trust with brands is one of the concepts. If that all scares you and you're like, I just want to kind of sit behind my computer and build a brand and tick, 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 write hundreds of blog posts that help people make good decisions, that is where the review side is. Both of them work. I'm actively moving both of them forward. And at some point when you're getting tens of thousands of visits per month, you absolutely can blend them together if you so choose, but it's not required. It can just help you really maximize the return on your investment of time and energy or money as you grow your business. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any specific questions about affiliate marketing or about this video or the two types of affiliate marketing here, definitely get at me in the comments below. I spend as much time as I possibly can when I have little bits of free time to communicate and to go back with you and forth with you in the comments. It is always me in the comments. I do not have a virtual assistant in there. It's just me liking and thumbs upping and replying with you. But any questions, get at me there. Give me a thumbs up if you like this and really subscribe, hit the bell, get notified when the new videos come out because I got another video coming out for you next week. And until I see you on the next video, I hope you are well. Go create some awesome content for your people. Go help your audience solve their problems, achieve their goals. You'll be amazed at what you can create. I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. Till then, be well.